I think we need to have a real serious talk about the spellbinding space-age styling of the all-new for 1960 Fury by Plymouth. I know. This is major, this is real, this is deep. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, the mood is up, the standard of living is flying high, and the spirit of optimism is enveloping us in every way. Look at this right here. That's what we're driving, F-U-R-Y, Fury! And look at this script in gold, pure gold. And look at that little starburst right there, as if that does not remind you, it is the 4th of July. These are fireworks. This car is an explosion of brilliance. Behold the glory of all the Plymouths ever built ever. This is the most trimmed Plymouth. Look at this. Look at this trim, this stainless steel trim right here that goes around. And do you see this is all filled in stainless right here? Look at that. That beautiful, beautiful splash guard. Not only that, rocker panel moldings going all the way here, up and over the rear wheel well. And then this, you guys, look at this splash panel back here. It's like a musical instrument. You can play it in a band. You want to talk about tail fins? We're going to talk about tail fins. You know what they called them back in the day, you guys? Vertical stabilizers. Did you hear that? Yeah, because this helps your ride stay vertical, which is exactly the way you want it to be. And yes, one more thing. Where do we begin with this? I mean, I am practically speechless. This is a rare offering on any car. Only Plymouths and Imperials had this. We call it the bird bath or the toilet seat, whatever you want to call it. You can call it anything you want, but it is beautiful in every way. And look at the detail. Look at that Plymouth logo right there. It's like a rocket ship. Because when you drive this car, not only are you upwardly mobile, you're going to outer space. Yes, you are. And in case you need a little extra excitement on your way there to tell everyone that you have arrived and that you are arriving and that you will arrive, look at this right here. Speaking of the 4th of July, red, white, and blue. Does it get any more American than that? No. And again, the upwardly mobile symbol of the Plymouth rocket ship. Where do we even begin to think of the glory of this that is a masterpiece of mid-century modernity? And you guys, you like glass. How much do we love to see out of old cars? Yes, we do. Look at this. Is one of the most beautiful rear windows on any car ever in the history of windows on cars. A big bubular expanse of glass that is sure to burn the back of your beautiful neck. Yes, it is. And look at the delicate style of this rare roofline right here, complete with 2 little ridges for your pleasure right there. And you want to talk about door handles? We can talk about door handles all day long. Look at that. And by the way, classic cars have rules. We never slam the door, never. We latch just gently, like this. Oh, there you go. No slamming. We don't want to break the glass. No, we don't. You want to talk about more glass? Yes, we do. Look at this beautiful window and look at this mirror, this tri-stemmed mirror here, right here. This is indeed the deluxe mirror. It is. Beautiful, rich, glorious turbine-style wheel covers. And this Fury puts the Furious in Fury. Yes, indeed it does. Look at this glorious, gorgeous front end. This rich grill of simplicity right here. Again, the ultimate Plymouth rocket ship on the front right there for your pleasure. And not only that, look at the size and the scale of these beautiful, rich, stylish letters that spell it out right there. And the interior of this car is stylish by any standards ever in the history of the known universe. Look at this. How much do you love the door panels, you guys? Look at how many materials are on here. 1, 2. Look at this stripy stripe right here. And then there's this textured vinyl down there. And then there's this like metallic stripe right there. And look at this interior. 6 different vinyls, not to mention this party suit / dress cloth right here. How much do you love Lurex? Yes, we love Lurex. You like ribs? Fine, Plymouth has got you covered too. Notice how the driver's seat is raised up a little bit? That's because it's called the command and seat. Because when you drive this Plymouth, you are in control. One of the most deluxe interiors you're ever going to see on a low-priced car. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, imagine this car is really the equivalent of what today a deluxe Honda Civic or a Toyota Camry would be. Look at what you got in 1960 for just a mere few $1,000s. A miracle of mid-century modernity. I know. Okay, you guys, we got so much inside this car. We gotta go in because you gotta see how you control this beautiful piece of equipment. Okay, we're going in. There's nothing like sitting behind the wheel of a 1960 Plymouth. The first thing you notice is this steering wheel. This has to be one of the greatest steering wheels ever in the history of steering wheels. Really, seriously, I'm not joking around. We might as well really get into it. First of all, look at this. It is clear plastic with gold glitter. How much do we love glitter? We love glitter. Everybody does, whether they admit it or not. Look at this beautiful green plastic. Not only that, the crowning touch of this squared off, yes, rare for any steering wheel ever to be squared-ish, off-ish, is this horn ring. These are like two outer space age Martian eyeballs looking at you. And then inside of that, you have this very mid-century modern, very optimistic shape, reminding you that the mood is up, the standard of living is flying high, and we are having a great life. Oh yes, we are. Not only that, did we talk about the fact that, yes, ladies and gentlemen, this is a push-button torque flight transmission. You push the R for reverse, the D for drive, the 2 for second gear, and the 1 for first gear. I know. And this raised pod speedometer cluster, not only that, right here it says amp, and right there it says oil. You never want to see that oil light come on, especially when you're driving. Oh no. Right over here we have a very bright red light, which is the brake release. It tells you the parking brake is on. The remote mirror over here, and right in the middle, this glorious clock. It's always time for a Plymouth. You never need to wonder what time it is. We have push button controls of the heater. Yes, because this Plymouth is a marvel of the modern age. And the radio right here, again branded Plymouth to further remind you of what kind of car you are driving. Not only that, how about this lighter right here in case you want to have a cigarette while you're driving? Apparently nobody ever wanted to have a cigarette while they were driving this car, because this has never been smoked in. No, it hasn't. Not to mention the fact that we've got beautiful ribbed aluminum, as they call it in other countries. We call it aluminum here. This car also has a deluxe padded dash. That's because this car is deluxe. But we need to have a little talk about padded dashes. Seriously, not joking around. Never, ever do you even want to touch a vintage padded dash on a car, for the foam underneath has probably become stiff and hard and will not spring back. Oh no, so never touch it, and never, ever squeeze it. In fact, tell people before they get in the car, if this car could speak, it would say, please do not slam my door, do not touch my dash pad, and also never touch this headliner. Look at this gorgeous headliner. Basically, it is a cardboard headliner, almost like a particle board with like this basket weave, perforated with tiny little dots. And yes, this car has a courtesy light to light your way, because this car will light up your life. It will. Not to mention, you guys, look at these trim panels on the headliner there. I don't know any other car that has these color coordinated trim panels. And we didn't even talk about, we haven't even said the word green yet. Would this car make a perfect St. Patrick's Day car? Yes, it would, because it's green, green, green. Kelly green, mint green, call it what you will. It is green. And how much do we love green in any shade? I know. And have we talked about the pillarless hardtop styling? Deluxe in every way, every day. Not only that, you guys, in case you need more jewelry on your car, again, the Plymouth logo in solid gold. And look at these door cranks, very mid-century modern. Don't you love that freeform shape right here? And right here, an armrest, because sometimes your arm just needs to rest, doesn't it? We're going under the hood. Are you ready? You want to see under the hood? Fine, be that way. We're going there right now. Here it is. Oh, yes, it is. Look at that. This is a 318 cubic inch engine, 230 horses. Yes, it'll take you into the stratosphere. Indeed it will. This car happens to be equipped with power brakes right here. Power steering right over here. And look at this. This is a generator, not an alternator. This was the last year for generator. And don't you love that Mopar battery? Not to mention the Jiffy Jet right over there. I know, what are you gonna do? What are you gonna say? How do you explain why, oh why, oh why? Is there not a crowd of people, like 10,000 deep, surrounding this car right now? Like just kind of like freaking out over wondering what it is. Is this a spaceship that landed from another galaxy, another realm of reality? Yes, it is the space age. This car has an extraordinary history, one that you never, ever, ever hear. But before we get to the history of this car, let's talk about what we look for in a trunk. Spare tire, the original, here it is right here. Yes, the original trunk mat, the original cardboards, and look, this car came with some real treasures, NOS parts. Let's see what they are. I know what they are. They are the headlight doors. There they are in case one gets bumped or bruised, bent or broken, because they are very delicate, because they are aluminum. Yes, they are. But we're not talking about aluminum right now. We are talking about the rare history of this car, ladies and gentlemen. Yes, in 1967, when Daddy-O died, the son said, I will keep this car, I will preserve this car, I will put it in a tomb in the garage. And indeed, it was in that tomb in New York for 32 years. And here's the article that documents it right here. Walden, 1960 Plymouth, rescued from 32-year-old tomb. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, this 1960 Fury by Plymouth is more than a classic car. More than an outer space age spectacular spellbinding masterpiece of the mid-century era of style and design. This 1960 Fury by Plymouth is a world-class national treasure of the absolute highest order. Behold the glory. I know.